Hey guys, so a few weeks ago, my friend Chloe sent me this crazy post about TikTok and asked if it was true. Check it out. Let's focus on the main claim here, saying that TikTok has banned LGBT content. To kick off my fact check, I decided to look for any potential sources of bias and find out where the information was coming from. This claim comes from a meme account, but the post itself is a series of screenshots, with the majority coming from a Tumblr account with the user called Rube. I found the Tumblr account, and the bio says that it is a place for geekery, cats, feminism, beautiful men, and occasional bouts of rantery. There are a few posts about LGBTQ rights and non-binary celebs, and I'm generally getting a lot of left-leaning vibes from this page, so keep that in mind as I look at the rest of this post. The third screenshot on the original post is a few headlines on the topic, so they did try to include evidence, which is a good sign. One of the headlines came from Forbes, which sounds like a good place to start. The Forbes article mostly refers to reporting by The Guardian, so I decided to go upstream and check out The Guardian's story. It's pretty complicated, so you'll want to swipe up to read it for yourself. The Guardian reported that TikTok's effort to provide local sensitive moderation have resulted in it banning any content that could be seen as positive to gay people or gay rights, even in countries where homosexuality has never been illegal. The main example The Guardian uses is Turkey, and if you go back to the original post, the last photo in the slideshow is an actual quote from the Guardian article. Intimate activities, holding hands, touching, kissing, between homosexual lovers were censored, as were reports of homosexual groups, including news, characters, music, TV shows, pictures. And, in all those guidelines, TikTok went substantially further than required by law. One good indicator that the Guardian story is legit is that they included this response from TikTok. The referenced guidelines regarding LGBTQ content in Turkey are no longer in use. But one negative was that The Guardian didn't actually publish any images or links to any of these reported documents. I wanted to read them for myself, and the best reporting has solid evidence and lots of transparency. The fact that I wasn't seeing this story reported by lots of other sources was also something to be suspicious about. So we reached out to Alex Hearn, who wrote the Guardian article, and asked him why the documents weren't included. Pro tip: reporters' emails are on all of their articles for a reason. If you have a question about any of their reporting, go ask them. And Alex responded. He said they didn't publish the documents to protect their source and because of data protection rules in the UK. He also said that the claim TikTok is banning LGBTQ content would be incorrect since these guidelines were retired in May. But remember, the original claim we're fact-checking is TikTok has banned LGBTQ content. One thing I knew I could check was TikTok's terms of service and at least check if the US rules said anything about banning LGBTQ content. I looked through all of it and didn't see anything like that. The only mention of sexual orientation is that you cannot discriminate based on race, sex, religion, nationality, disability, sexual orientation, or age. So Chloe, I would say that this post needs context. Even though there's a lot of evidence, the cover photo could be misleading. There have been a lot of updates to the story, and some people might just see the first cover photo and think that this ban is happening now, especially if they don't swipe through to the rest of the story or do their own research. Hope this helps, Chloe. Bye, y'all.